He's the head of the Catholic Church, a global figure of peace, faith, and compassion. But before he wore white robes, before the Vatican, Pope Francis worked the door at a nightclub. Yes, the man now blessing millions, once checked IDs and broke up fights. In the 1950s, Jorge Mario Bergoglio was just a teenager living in Buenos Aires, Argentina. His family was working class. Money was tight. So he did what many young men do. He worked nights to help make ends meet. One of those jobs? A bouncer at a local nightclub. He stood at the door, watched the crowds, and made sure things didn't get out of hand. For Bergoglio, this wasn't just a job. It was an early education in people. He saw the good, the bad, the broken. He watched people struggle, flirt, drink, fight, and try to belong. He never judged them. He just kept the peace. That job, in the chaos of music and flashing lights, would become a foundation for the compassion he's known for today. Not long after, Jorge's path took a sharp turn. After recovering from a serious illness, he began to feel a deep spiritual calling. The bouncer became a seminary student. The club door became a church door. And the man who once kept people out now devoted his life to inviting people in. In 1969, he became a priest. And in 2013, Pope Francis. Unlike many of his predecessors, Pope Francis speaks often about poverty, forgiveness, and dignity. He rides in modest cars, lives in a guest house, not a palace, and constantly reminds the church, don't forget the streets, that's where people live. Maybe that perspective comes from the past, from a young man once paid to keep people out, who now does everything he can to bring them in. Pope Francis never hides that part of his life. In fact, he talks about it with a smile. Because that job, bouncing at a nightclub, taught him how to handle people with patience, respect, and firmness. Before the papacy, before the Vatican, he was just a man on the street, standing by the door, watching the world come in.